filter, band pass filter. Can you remember? So basically that filter circuits are used in communication system, but we don't have any theoretical coverage in this course, because you have already completed those in your prerequisite course, that means in electronics. Are you listening? So basically
Yes,
that
sir.
filter
Yes,
circuits,
sir.
I hope you
Yes,
have
sir.
studied filter circuit in electronics course. Is that okay? Or is that right?
Yes,
Yes, sir.
sir.
Yes, sir. It is.
Okay, so in this class base I will be discussing about that filter circuit for what can I say, for utilizing this class time actually. And you need to write the lab report as well, because it will be considered as a lab for this course. Filter, high pass filter and low pass filter. I am going to show you one old lab report so that you will understand what things you need to do. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Is there anyone who is sleeping? Raise your hand.
No, sir.
No,
No,
sir.
sir.
No,
No,
sir.
sir.
No. Okay. Okay. Look at here. Here is the experiment one. It was uh, almost 2 years back, I think. Not 2 years. Yes, 2 years. Submission, right? Okay, listen. Experiment one. Can you see experiment one?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Experiment
sir.
one. What is the name? Experiment on second order low pass filter to find out cutoff frequency. This is experiment one. Again, for experiment two, look at here. In experiment two, experiment on second order high pass filter to find out cutoff frequency. So what is the difference between first two experiment? First one was in case of low pass filter, and the second one
High pass filter, sir.
is high pass filter. So the format of these two experiments are same, but the filter we are using, they are different. One is high pass, another one is low pass, and all other things are remain the same. You understand?
Yes, sir.
So before discussing about the experiments, what we are going to do, you must need the basic concept of a filter circuit. What is a filter circuit and how it works? You must know it, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now who will tell me what do you understand by filter circuit? Since you have already studied it in electronics, just use very simple definition. What do you understand by it?
Sir, filter circuit is a circuit that sir remove the sir DC current and allow the sir AC current
So you are telling that it remove the DC and
and allow the sir AC current.
allow the AC.
No,
Okay.
sir. It removes the noise.
It remove the noise. Okay, okay, okay. Then any other definition you can give?
Sir, it allows to pass a specific range of frequency.
Okay, good, very good. It allows us to pass a very specific range of frequency. Okay, that is a good point. A specific range of frequency. That compound, that word is very important here. Is there any other definition you want to share? Hmm? Hello, hello.
So it's a combination of capacitors and inductors.
Okay, so you are basically telling about the construction of a filter circuit. It's combination of a capacitor, inductor. Okay, that is also relevant information. But what I wanted to know is what is filter circuit? What do you understand by a filter circuit?
Sir, normally it let us to understand that it filters something.
It filters something. Okay, good. Then what in the engineering or in electrical or electronics engineering, what are the thing we are going to filter?
Sir,
For
signal.
example, in our home we have water filter, right?
Yes, sir.
So water filter, it filters water. It remove the impurities from the water, or what can I say, the virus or bacteria from the water. But in the electronic circuit, a filter circuit, what it is removing, or what it is actually filtering, that is the
Sir,
my question.
So it
yes, sir.
separates frequencies from
Sir, if
other
component is
frequencies.
removed by filter circuit.
AC component, DC component. Okay. I think you have the idea about the filter circuit, but you are just mixing up with something else. Okay, let's start. I'm started sharing the screen again. Hey, be careful. I will be asking question. Those who are not responding. Okay. Based on your response, your attendance will be given. You know, lab attendance is very, very important.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. This is the first class. That's why I am not asking you to turn on your camera. But in next class, I will pressurize you. Okay.
We are ready.
Okay, good. Those who are ready, you are okay. Let's start. We are studying filter circuit. Filter circuit, how many types?
Two types, sir.
Sir, three
How many
types.
types? Okay. Filter circuit. CUITS. Okay, my handwriting is very good. You can see. Using. Okay. Listen. How many types of filter circuit are there?
Sir, three
Sir,
types.
three types, sir.
Three. What are
Two
they?
type.
Sir, high pass, low pass, band pass.
Okay, I'm writing here. Filter circuit can be high pass filter. We are calling it HPF. Okay,
Yes, sir.
HPF, high pass filter. Number two,
Low pass.
low pass filter, LPF. Number three,
Band.
BPF, band pass filter. There is another type of. What is the name?
Sir, Patarot.
Band stop filter. There you can be categorized another type of, that is called
Sir, Ben,
all
Sir,
pass
Ben
filter.
reject.
All pass filter. All pass filter. So we can categorize filter in different way. What is HPF? I am writing in short form. High pass,
High pass filter.
low pass filter, band pass filter, band stop filter, all pass
All
filter.
pass filter.
Okay, so out of these five categories, actually these two are the basic thing. So based on these two, you can create or you can build other filters. So this one are the unique or basic filters, high pass and low pass. Are you getting the point?
Yes, sir.
Can you remember that in logic gate, who are the basic logic gate? And
And on get on.
AND gate, or gate, not gate. And using this thing, you can create XOR, XNOR, NAND, NOR,
Yes,
like that. You get the point?
yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So basically, high pass and low pass, they are the basic of filter circuit. The what can I say? Main unit of filter circuit. Now try to understand what we are actually defining by telling high pass and low pass or band pass. What does it mean? High pass, low pass, band pass. Okay, first you have to understand what a filter circuit is doing in our electrical engineering or electronics engineering. What it is doing actually. So let's consider this one is a filter. This is a filter. From this side you will give input, and here you will get your output. Okay, this is the filter. This one is the filter. Do you understand what I'm trying to express?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Suppose from the left side it is input terminal, and right side it is the output terminal. And in the water filter you put water for filtering, right? In air filter you give air. In oil filter of a car or motorbike you filter oil, right?
Yes, sir.
But in this filter, what we are actually filtering? We are filtering signal. Yes, we are filtering signal. For example, I am writing here the signal is s of t. You know, signal is a function of time, right?
Yes, sir.
So we are giving actually a signal for filtering. So the signal is, let's say, s of t. Okay, now I am drawing the s of t for your better understanding. S of t is just the name of a signal. Don't be confused. It can be m of t, g of t, y of t, x of t, anything. Okay. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Let's draw a signal. Since the s of t, that means s is the function of time. So here is the time axis. And on this time axis, I am just drawing a sine wave for your understanding. This is the sine wave, okay? Now, this one is a signal, and the signal is a sine wave. And here it is the amplitude level, is not it? Amplitude. Amplitude, and here this is the time, right? X-axis and y-axis, you understand?
Yes, sir.
So amplitude, and so in x-axis, what are the parameter of this signal? You know, there is the frequency parameter, right?
Yes, sir.
Then time period,
Time period.
then phase, and in y-axis, what we have? Amplitude. Only amplitude in y-axis, right?
Yes, sir.
Only amplitude. So just think carefully. For the signal s of t, what are the parameter it has? It has parameter of frequency, time period, phase, amplitude, is not it? So these are the parameter of this signal, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so I am writing the parameter here for your better understanding. A signal parameter can be frequency, time period, phase, or amplitude like this. Similarly, if I draw another signal here, another signal, for example, this is the again it is amplitude, and the new signal is in this way. This is the new signal. For example, this is the new signal actually. So is there any difference between first and second signal? For example, this first, this second signal? Yes, definitely it has, these two has difference. What are the difference? There are change in what?
Wave, sir.
There
Wave,
are
sir.
change in frequency, because this one has low frequency, this has high frequency here, right? So if there is a change in frequency, there must be change in time period. Okay. There are also change in amplitude, because these two are not same. For example, here amplitude is higher, here amplitude is lower. Are you getting my point?
Yes,
So
sir.
one signal is varying for another signal based on this parameter, right? Based on the parameter frequency, time period, amplitude, phase. You understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now look at here in the filter circuit, we are giving a what? Signal for filtering. So based on what parameter the filter will work? That is my question now. I'm asking, I'm asking again, listen. This is a filter circuit, okay? This is a filter circuit. And in the input side, we are giving a signal. We are giving a signal. Suppose this is the signal, S of t. So based on what parameter the filter will act or react?
Sir, it
Sir,
would be
frequency.
Frequency.
Yes,
Frequency, sir.
yes. Based on frequency parameter of this signal, the filter will react whether the signal can pass through it or the signal will be blocked. Are you getting my point?
yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You are giving a signal. Suppose this is the filter. This is the filter. And you are giving something here. So this thing, can it pass through it or it cannot pass through it? Depends on what? Depends on the filter type, right? And what you are giving here based on
Sir,
that.
frequencyর উপরে depend করবে না?
Yes. In our electronics filter here, in this filter, the filtering mechanism depends on frequency. You understand?
Yes, sir.
So
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
the filter will look at the frequency range and then it will decide whether this signal will pass through it or it will be blocked. আমার কথা কি বোঝা যাচ্ছে?
Yes, sir.
বোঝেন নাই? আচ্ছা, একটা ফিল্টারের মধ্যে আপনি সিগন্যাল দিচ্ছেন। সো এই সিগন্যালটা ফিল্টার দিয়ে পাস হবে কি হবে না সেটা ডিপেন্ড করে এই সিগন্যালটার ফ্রিকোয়েন্সি কি পরিমাণে আছে তার উপর। আমার কথা কি বুঝতেছেন?
জি স্যার।
জি, স্যার।
তো এটা আরো সহজ করে যদি বলি, filter will decide which signal will pass and which signal will be blocked based on the signal's frequency level. Are you getting my point?
Yes, sir.
স্যার আমাদের হচ্ছে ফিল্টার মধ্যে সেট করা থাকবে যে হচ্ছে কি পরিমাণ কি রেঞ্জের ফ্রিকোয়েন্সিটা সেট হবে ওইটা।
Yes, exactly. We will come to that. That is called cutoff frequency, cutoff range.
ও
But
আচ্ছা।
what I am trying to express is filter will filter a signal, and that filtering will be based on the frequency value. Filtering will be done based on the frequency value. You understand? Hello.
Yes, sir.
Okay, listen. Now look, we have seen already filter circuits can be these are the types, right? High pass, low pass, band stop, all pass filter. So look at here, high pass filter. What do you understand by high? High pass means, what is high here?
So the filter passes
Sir, high
the high
frequency pass.
frequency.
Yes,
Sir,
more
avoid-
than cutoff frequency.
high pass filter means, suppose this is a high pass filter, and here this one is the low pass filter. So I am giving a signal. Suppose this is a signal given, and here this is another signal is given. Suppose this is high pass filter, this is low pass filter. So this high pass filter actually allow means it allow to pass high frequency signal through it. কথা বুঝতেছেন? হাই পাস
Yes.
ফিল্টার
Yes,
কি
sir.
করে?
Yes,
তার
sir.
তার মধ্য দিয়ে যে সিগন্যালের ফ্রিকোয়েন্সি হাই তাদেরকে পাস করতে দেয়। ইউ আন্ডারস্ট্যান্ড?
Yes,
স্যার
sir.
তাদেরকে পাস
তাহলে
নাকি
ব্লক
কাট অফ
করে কাকে?
সেটা পার করবে
Which
স্যার?
signal will be blocked here? Low frequency signal, right? Low
Yes, sir.
frequency signal যদি হাই পাস ফিল্টারে ইনপুট দেন, what will happen? It will block it. Is not it?
Yes, sir.
যাইতে দিবে না তো, কারণ সে তো হাই পাস ফিল্টার, সে তো লো কে পাস করে না, হাই কে পাস করে। হাই মিন্স হাই ফ্রিকোয়েন্সি।
Yes, sir.
You get the point? Hello.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now tell me, what will happen in case of low pass filter?
স্যার লো ফ্রিকোয়েন্সির ইয়াগুলারে পাস করবে, হাই গুলারে আটকে রাখবে।
Yes, that means low
It
frequency
blocks
signal,
high pass frequency.
not high pass frequency, high frequency. It blocks high
Yes, sir.
frequency and allow low frequency signal. Is that it?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So now you can tell me the difference between high pass filter and low pass filter. High pass allow high frequency to pass,
হাই ফ্রিকোয়েন্সি ফিল্ড
but it block the low frequency. In case of low pass filter, it block high frequency, but it allow low frequency, low range of frequency. You understand?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
So
sir.
now you get the point that in case of filter circuit, actually filter circuit is used for filtering the signals, right? Filtering the signals.
Yes, sir.
And filtering is done based on the signal's frequency level. কথা কি বুঝতেছেন?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now look at here. Number 3 is band pass filter. Band pass. What do you understand by this word band? Band means what?
স্যার রেঞ্জ
Suppose band music, band show. What is band?
It passes the specific band of frequency.
No, I am asking you about band show. Band means team, group,
Yes, sir.
right?
স্যার sophisticated something.
No. Band, actually the word band means a team, a group of something. That is a band.
Okay, sir.
Okay. So look,
So it passes a group of signal.
group of signal. Okay. Actually, it will passes a certain range of a signal, band pass filter. And band stop means it will stop or it will block a certain range of a signal. First one will pass, second one will block a certain range. And all pass filter means there will be no filtering. Whatever you will give input, it will pass. Then you can ask me, sir, then why it is important and how this is a filter, right? How this is a filtering. Okay. So the answer to that question can be, can you tell me what is the this one? What is this?
Sir, not get.
Not
get.
sir.
Not get. So in case of not get, when you are giving 1, you will get 0. When you are giving 0, you will get 1, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. There is another get, like this one. What is this?
Buffer.
Yes, this is a buffer get. Buffer get. What is the function of this buffer get? You are giving 1. You will get
We will
1.
get 1.
There will be no change. You are giving 0. You are getting 0 again. So actually, okay. That is what I am relating. All pass filter, same thing. What you are giving, you are getting the same thing at the output. So actually it is not filtering anything. It pass everything, whatever you are giving as an input. Just like the buffer gate, is not it? The input is same in the input terminal and output terminal. Are you getting my point?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
The use of this buffer gate is for delaying purpose. Delaying. That means when you are giving here 1, this 1 will be stored here for a particular amount of time, and after that it will be released as 1. So actually it is like a holding time. The input will wait here for a while and go for the output. So it's like a waiting. You get the point? Buffering. It's for the buffering time, buffering gate. Similarly, it is actually all pass in all pass filter. It is also acting like a buffer. Buffering means waiting time. এটা একটু ডিলে করে দেয় সিগন্যালটাকে, ডিলে করা প্রয়োজন হয় মাঝে মাঝে। সো তখন এই অল পাস ফিল্টার ইউজ হয়।
Sir, any example?
আমার কথা কি আপনারা বুঝতেছেন?
Yes, sir.
আচ্ছা। So basically this filter circuits, এই যে high pass, low pass, band stop, all pass filter, out of these 5, those example we have written, this one, band pass filter is the mostly used filter in the application
Electronic
fields.
Electronic
side. The application of band pass filter is very wide range in the basically in communication system. Band pass filter is very important. Actually, in your mobile phone transmitter, in mobile phone receiver, that means in the antenna, after the antenna, this filter circuit is used, so that the signal you are receiving, you can sort out your desired signal from all the combined signal group. You get the point?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
The specific signal you need to catch from the medium, you need to use filter circuit, band pass filter, basically this one. And the interesting thing is
এইগুলাই কি আমাদের এই ফিল্টারগুলাই কি আমাদের
কি
থাকবে
খবর,
স্যার?
কেমন
আর কোনো
আছেন, কি
ফিল্টার কি
জন্য
আছে?
there are some
দেখতে
there are
আসছেন?
some I am just basically talking
বাংলাদেশ না দিলে তো আমি
about
ভিডিও
the
বানাতে পারি না,
common
যার জন্য নাক দিয়ে
and
অ্যাটেনশন, মুখ দিয়ে ছাড়ি
basic filter
ফ্রাস্ট্রেশন,
things.
কারণ চ্যানেলে দরকার
খুব
স্যাটিসফ্যাকশন,
সহজ
কিন্তু
এবং
ভিডিওতে নাই
মৌলিক
কোনো
ফিল্টার
ভ্যালিড
গুলা নিয়ে
রিজন।
আমি কথা বলছি।
বাংলাদেশ
And
না দিলে নিজে
the
ভিডিও করে
construction
বলে
of this high pass and low pass filter আমরা এটাও খুব সিম্পল ভাবে দেখব। We will just create high pass low pass filter by using inductor and capacitor. You understand? Inductor and capacitor, using these two components we will be creating high pass and low pass filter. But in real life the filter we are using, they are also high pass and low pass filter, but they are more complicated in terms of circuits. কারণ ওইখানে আমরা তো 2-3টা ক্যাপাসিটর দিয়ে ফিল্টার বানায়া দেখবো যে আসলে কাজ করে কিনা, বাট যখন আমরা প্র্যাকটিক্যালি ওই ফিল্টারগুলো দিয়ে কোনো সার্কিট বা কোনো ডিভাইস ইউজ করতে যাব, তখন তো আমাদেরকে ওই ফিল্টারগুলোর এফিসিয়েন্সি আরো বাড়াইতে হবে, রাইট? আমার কথা বুঝতেছেন? তখন আলটিমেটলি ডিজাইনিং এ ওই ফিল্টারগুলো আরো অনেক কমপ্লেক্স হবে। তখন আপনি দেখা যাবে যে বিভিন্ন অপারেশনাল অ্যাম্পলিফায়ার, তারপরে নাম্বার অফ ইন্ডাক্টর, নাম্বার অফ capacitor will be increased, but ultimate basics of filtering will remain the same.
বাইরে পোস্টার আছে, ভিতরে ছায়া ছবি চলতেছে, কিন্তু দেখার মতো কোনো
Are you getting my point?
ইন দিস কান্ট্রি, মানে দেশ যা চলতেছে, দেশে কি চলতেছে এটা দেশের মানুষ ভালোই জানে।
I hope you understand. Filtering is done based on frequency level of a signal, and
Yes, sir.
filter can be basically two types, high pass and low pass, and from high pass and low pass we can create band pass filter, band stop filter, all pass filter, like that. Get the point?
Yes, sir. Get the point.
Okay, now Let's talk about cut-off frequency. Cut-off frequency, it's very, very important term. You can see in the title of the experiment, look, to find out cutoff frequency. Can you see? Second order low pass filter to find out cutoff frequency. Second order high pass filter to find out cutoff frequency. So we are actually finding out cutoff frequency for high pass and low pass filter. And there is another term, second order. Second order. Who can tell me what is the meaning of this second order thing?
No, sir. Second time different.
You know?
Differentiation.
No. Not secondary differentiation. Okay.
So there is two frequency, two filter.
No. Actually, the ordering name, second order, third order, fourth order, the name is given based on the number of inductors and capacitors of the circuit. একটা সার্কিটে কতগুলা ক্যাপাসিটর ব্যবহার করলেন, কতগুলো ইন্ডাক্টর ব্যবহার করলেন, তার উপর ডিপেন্ড করে নাম হবে অর্ডার, ফার্স্ট অর্ডার, সেকেন্ড অর্ডার, থার্ড অর্ডার. If you use one capacitor or inductor, that will be first order. If you use two, second order. Use three, third order, like that. I will give you that as your homework. Write down. Order, এই অর্ডার গুলা কিভাবে করা হয় ফিল্টারিং এর. Or the question, write down the question. What is second order filter circuit? What do you understand by second order filter circuit? Or what do you understand by third order filter circuit? Hey, how many of you are sleeping?
Sir, all of us, sir.
We are awake.
Yes, sir.
Sleeping.
No, sir.
Sir.
No, sir.
Sure.
Yeah, sir.
Yes, sir.
The third order, yes, that question again, sir.
The third order, second order. Which one, sir? Both.
What
sir?
do you understand? If you can understand second order, you can easily define third order as well. Similar thing.
Okay.
Okay.
Question again.
What do you understand by second order high pass filter or second order low pass filter? That is the question. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Those who have joined later on, I have given a class code for the Google Classroom. The class code I am showing you again. It is here. This one is the class code. Add to the class as early as possible. Okay.
আবু জাহেল
এই দেরি করে আসছেন কে?
হজের মৌসুম
Sir, আমি স্যার।
হাজী সাহেবরা গোটা বিশ্ব
স্যার, আমি স্যার।
আমার দলের কর্মীরা
Okay, from the next class
হাজীদের কাছে যে বলবি মক্কায়
দেরি
নতুন
করে
এক
আসলে
পাগল
অ্যাডমিট দিব না।
নতুন এক জাদুকর আসছে নাম মোহাম্মদ।
স্যার আমার লিংক পাইতে একটু লেট হইছে স্যার।
খবরদার হাজী সাহেবরা।
The link is the class code is given on the chat box. Those who have joined later on,
আর আবু জাহেলের টিম মেম্বাররা সব তাবুর
get yourself added to this class.
নতুন পাগল আইছে সবাই
Google Classroom, okay? I can see 32 students have joined already.
নতুন জাদুকর এসেছে তার নাম মোহাম্মদ।
32.
খবরদার তার কাছে যেও না, তার কথা শোনো না, শুনলে তোমরাও পাগল হয়ে যাবে। সে তো বড় জাদুকর। মুহাম্মদ সাল্লাল্লাহু আলাইহি ওয়াসাল্লাম এত বড় জাদুকর, তার জাদু দেখলে, তার কথা শুনলে হাজবেন্ড ওয়াইফের মধ্যে সম্পর্ক বিচ্ছিন্ন হয়ে যায়।
We are talking about the cut-off
সে এত বড় জাদুকর, তার কথা শুনলে
frequency.
বাবা ছেলের
Cut-off
সম্পর্ক ছিন্ন হয়ে যায়।
frequency. To understand
সে এত
cut-off
বড়
frequency,
জাদুকর, তার কথা শুনলে
you have
বন্ধু
to
আলাদা হয়।
understand a graph. Okay. I'm drawing. Suppose Can you see what I am
Yes, sir.
drawing? Okay, good. Suppose this is the x-axis, which is representing frequency, and y-axis is representing the amplitude. Frequency and amplitude of what? Of a signal, okay? Of a signal. Let's say this is the signal. Here it is frequency here, and these are the amplitude here. Sometimes the amplitude can be replaced with the gain, signal gain. Gain. You know, there is the equation for gain.
Yes, sir.
I forgot the equation. Output by input. I forgot it.
Sir, A is equal to কি জানি ছিল V naught by V.
Okay. That is the output by input, I think.
Sir,
So
output
A
by input into 100, sir.
into 100, yes. So A, amplitude or gain, anything can be represented in y-axis, no problem. Let's consider amplitude for a while, for your better understanding. Amplitude, okay? And here it is the frequency in y-axis. Frequency in y-axis. Now, look, in this point, in here, amplitude and frequency both are 0, right? In initial point, in this point, amplitude and frequency both are 0. When you move here from left to right, frequency is increasing, right? Frequency is increasing. When you go from bottom to up, what is happening? Amplitude is increasing, right? Amplitude is increasing. Okay. Amplitude is increasing. Up to this, you understand?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Suppose I have found a graph like this. This is one graph I have found. What do you understand by this graph?
Sir,
So look, I am explaining what I understand from this graph, then you will relate yourself. Okay? Okay, look.
Okay.
We have a graph. That graph started from here, and then it goes in this way. Okay, it continues to flow like this. So basically, what is happening here? Look, basically, this graph, it is a high pass filter graph. Try to understand how this is a high pass filter graph. Look, high pass filter means high frequency signal can pass through that filter, right? Suppose, listen, এই যে এটা হচ্ছে আমার ফিল্টার, ফিল্টার। এই পাশে ইনপুট দিলাম, এই পাশে আসবে কি আসবে না ডিপেন্ডস অন the frequency, right?
Yes, sir.
And since it is a high pass filter,
এই ধরনের মানুষকে
HPF, so since it is a high pass filter, so কি করবে আমাদের হাই ফ্রিকোয়েন্সি যদি এই পাশে থাকে তাহলে এটা পাস হবে, রাইট?
সেটা নিয়ে মাথা ব্যথা আছে না নাই?
চলে যাবে।
আবার আমাদের হাফিজুর রহমান সিদ্দিকী সাহেব
If
তিনিও খুব
the
চমৎকার কথা বলেন।
frequency
তিনি
is
হেলিকপ্টারে
low,
করে বিভিন্ন
that
জায়গায়
time what
প্রোগ্রামে
will
যান
happen?
বলে, তাকে নিয়েও
কোনো
সমালোচনা
সিগন্যাল
আছে
পাস
না
হবে
নাই?
না,
আরে ভাই,
Yes, sir.
right?
আমাদের দেশের
No
লোকেরা
signal.
আলেমদেরকে কত কদর
You get
করে
the point?
দেখেন।
আচ্ছা,
Yes, sir.
একটু লক্ষ্য করেন তো, যখন এই যে এটা মহা গুরুত্বপূর্ণ, একটু বোঝার চেষ্টা করেন। This is input side and this is output side. You understand?
Yes, sir.
Input, output. Okay. So in the input, যখন frequency কম, low, what will be the output? Tell me.
0, sir.
Output, there will be no signal, right?
Yes.
0, sir. Yes, sir. There will be no
Zero
signal.
means no signal will be there. Suppose the frequency বাড়তেছে, তার মানে এখানেও সিগন্যালও বাড়বে আস্তে আস্তে, right?
Yes, sir.
In the output,
Yes, sir.
you get the point?
Yes, sir.
So
Yes,
now
sir.
look at this graph. Look at this high pass filter graph. Look at this point, frequency, because this is a low range of frequency. You understand? Hello.
Yes, sir.
From 0,
Yes,
let's
sir.
say it is 1, it is 2, it is 2.5. Here it is 3, it is 4, it is 5, it is 6 kilohertz, let's say. This is the frequency graph. So from 0 to 2.5 up to this, no amplitude can be found. Kono amplitude আছে এখানে? Kono gain আছে?
No, sir.
No, sir.
That means this range has no signal. You understand?
Yes,
The
sir.
low frequency range, এই যে for this low frequency, এই যে low range এর কারণে এইখানে কোনো কি নাই, সিগন্যাল পাওয়া যায় নাই। দেখেন এমটি, there is no amplitude. Amplitude ছাড়া কোনো সিগন্যাল হয়?
No, sir.
No. Since there is no amplitude, that means there is no amplitude in the low frequency range. But after this point, after this 2.5, এই যে এখানে ধরেন 2.5, এখানে ফ্রিকোয়েন্সির মান কত বলেন? এটা 2.5. So after 2.5 you start getting your signal. এই দেখেন সিগন্যালের অ্যাম্পলিটিউড পাওয়া যাচ্ছে, তাই না?
Yes, sir.
Signal is alive now. That means what is happening after 2.5 and more, after 2.5 and more frequency, we are getting the signal. আমরা সিগন্যালটা পাচ্ছি, তাই না? আমার কথা কি বুঝছেন? তার মানে এটা হাই পাস ফিল্টারের কাজ করতেছে না, যে হাই ফ্রিকোয়েন্সি সিগন্যাল ইজ
অনেকে
देयर।
বলে নবীদের মধ্যে ইউসুফ
Yes, sir.
For high signal is there, but before 2.5 no signal was there. You understand?
Yes, sir.
So what is the starting of the frequency? Starting frequency is 2.5. Let's say it was kilohertz. I am writing here as kilohertz. So this 2.5 kilohertz, listen, this 2.5 kilohertz is the cutoff frequency for this high pass filter. You understand? Cutoff frequency of this high pass filter.
ইহুদিদের কর্পোরেট মিডিয়ার মাধ্যমে সারা দেশে ইসলাম ফোবিয়া ছড়ানো হচ্ছে, কাজে আসবে না।
After 2.5 we are started to get the signal, right?
Yes, sir.
আমার কথা কি বুঝছেন?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now just explain me this graph. Same concept. This concept.
It's a low pass filter, sir.
This is for low pass, you understand? Gain, frequency.
Yes, sir.
This is 0. And for example, this one is cutoff.
Cutoff frequency for low pass filter.
Why this is? Because here, this is the low range of frequency, right?
Yes, sir.
So when the frequency range is low, that time you are getting the amplitude, right? You are getting the gain. That means it is a low pass filter. Low pass মানে এই যে লো ফ্রিকোয়েন্সির জন্য আমরা সিগন্যালটা পাস হচ্ছে, সিগন্যালের অ্যামপ্লিটিউড পাওয়া যাচ্ছে আউটপুটে। That means it is low pass. But after cut off there is no signal. You understand? That means in high, যেগুলো তো হাই রেঞ্জ, যত এদিকে যাবেন তত হাই, রাইট? So there is no signal amplitude. Are you getting my point?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
এখানে একটা গুরুত্বপূর্ণ বিষয় আছে, এটা আমি ভাইবাতে জিজ্ঞেস করব। That is low pass filterer cut off and high pass filter cut off. What is the difference? এই যে দেখেন, আমি গ্রাফ একটা গ্রাফ বানাই দিলেই বুঝবেন। এই যে one graph, another graph. একটা হচ্ছে এরকম, another one is like this. This is FC, here it is FC, right? এটা তো filter. This is filter, right?
Yes, sir.
This is amplitude. This one also amplitude. This one also amplitude. This is low pass, this is high pass. So now tell me the difference between the cutoff and this cutoff. AD cutoff, sorry, these two cutoff. What are the difference between these two? High pass cutoff, low pass cutoff.
স্যার লো পাসে প্রথমে সিগন্যালটা হাই থাকে আর হাই পাসে প্রথমে সিগন্যালটা একদম লো থাকে
No,
স্যার।
the difference of these two cutoff is for low pass filter, after cutoff there will be no signal. Cutoff is the last point where you can get your signal. Before what you can get the signal, right?
Yes, sir.
Cutoff
Yes,
is the
sir.
last point. But for high pass filter, cutoff is the starting point from where you will start getting the signal. This is starting point and this is the ending point of the signal. আমার কথা কি বোঝা গেল?
জি স্যার।
স্যার কি বলছিলেন এটা একটু আবার বলতে।
হাই
I
পাসের
said,
আবার বলেন।
I said, what is a? This graph is for low pass filter. You understand? This one is for low pass filter. You understand?
Yes, sir.
This is for high pass filter. You understand?
Yes, sir.
In both of these graph, we have seen there is a cutoff point, right?
Yes,
In
sir.
filtering, cutoff point. So my question is, for low pass filter cutoff and for high pass filter cutoff, এই দুই কাট অফের মধ্যে কি পার্থক্য? Difference between these two. That was my question.
So actually after cutoff there will be no signal.
Yes. First one is after cutoff. Look, এই cutoff এর পরে কোনো signal এই পাশে আসে নাই. And this one is before cutoff, there is no signal. আর এটাকে অন্যভাবে বলা যায় যে after cutoff signal will start.
Sir, before cutoff we get signal. Low pass.
Yes, yes. Now, এই যে সৃজনশীল প্রশ্ন করি একটা। Suppose this is a low pass filter. Low pass filter, and I have said the cutoff frequency of this low pass filter is 1 megahertz. What do you understand by this? What do you understand by cutoff frequency 1 megahertz of a low pass filter?
স্যার 1 মেগাহার্টজ ফ্রিকোয়েন্সি হওয়ার পরে কাট অফে চলে যাবে।
We cannot get any.
After, so 1 megahertz is the maximum range that maximum point of frequency that it can pass. After 1 mega, the filtering will take place, right?
হাফিজুর রহমান সিদ্দিকী সাহেব তিনি তো মাহফিল কমিটির টাকা
Now,
নেয়।
if the
তিনি তো আর
question I
হেলিকপ্টারে
change the
যাচ্ছেন না।
question,
আমাদের
cutoff
মিজানুর রহমান
frequency of
আজহারি, আল্লামা
high
আহমদ
pass
শফি
filter
হাফেজাহুল্লাহ,
is 1
তারা তো
megahertz.
বিভিন্ন
That
সময়
time?
বিভিন্ন জায়গায় হেলিকপ্টারে করে প্রোগ্রামে যান না?
So before 1
আচ্ছা বলেন,
megahertz, the cutoff will
একজন
stand,
আলেম একটা
and
সিজনে 140 থেকে
and
150টা
after
প্রোগ্রাম
1
নিতে
megahertz
পারে,
it will start
এর চেয়ে বেশি নেওয়া
its
সম্ভব? আমাদের অবস্থা খারাপ।
You get
এই
the point now?
140-50টা
Yes, sir,
প্রোগ্রামের
yes, sir.
এগেইনস্টে
Okay. Now, if you
18
understand
থেকে
this
20,000
too,
প্রোগ্রামের দাওয়াত আসলে
I am drawing.
কোনো আলেম কি প্রোগ্রাম নিতে পারবে? আপনারাই তো হুজুরদের কাছে যান, হুজুর
আচ্ছা,
রাতের
low
শিডিউল নাই
pass
তো কি
হলে
হয়েছে, বিকাল বেলা
এই যে
দেন।
গ্রাফ
হুজুর
দেখে বুঝেন,
বিকালেও নেই,
low
আরেক
pass,
জায়গায়
this
আছে।
one low pass
হুজুর তাইলে
মানে
বাদ
এই যে
ফজর দেন।
এটার মান
আরে
1
ভাই আমি
mega,
আসবো কেমনে, বিকেলে এক
1
জায়গায় রাতে
megahertz.
এক- হুজুর
That
হেলিকপ্টার
means
দিব, এরপরেও
after 1 megahertz,
হেলিকপ্টার কি হুজুর
no
চেয়ে
signal
নিয়েছে?
is there.
হুজুর
before
হেলিকপ্টারে
1 mega,
চড়লে কিংবা
you
দামি
have
গাড়িতে
your
উঠলে
signal.
কিছু মানুষের জ্বালাপুরা আছে না নাই? আর তোমরা যে
And
জনগণের
for
টাকা
high
খেয়ে
pass, similar
কোটি
thing.
কোটি টাকা
Again,
মেরে
this point is 1 mega.
শুধু হেলিকপ্টার না,
This is
দেশি
1
বিদেশি
mega.
ব্যাংকে
This
টাকা
one.
জমাও,
So
সেইখানে তো
before
কোনো
1
জ্বালাপুরা
mega,
নাই।
no signal is there. But
কথা
after
ঠিক না
1 mega,
ঠিক? তো
hertz,
কিছু মানুষের
signal
জ্বালাপুরা থাকবে,
you will see.
আবু জেহেল
Yes, sir. Understand, sir.
Opposite to one another. Okay. Now, let's draw
কিছু মানুষ
another graph.
দুনিয়াতে থাকবে,
You
যেখানে
will
অমর
explain it. I
থাকবে
am not
সেখানে
going
আবু
to tell
জেহেলও
anything about this.
থাকবে, কিন্তু আবু জেহেলরা
If
বিজয়ী
you
হবে।
understand
বিজয়ী হবে কারা?
of the high
আবু
pass and
বকর,
low pass
এই
cutoff, you
ধরনের
will
লোকেরাই
understand it as well. Again, this is frequency,
গোটা দুনিয়ায় অন্ধকার নেমে
frequency,
এসেছে, মনে হচ্ছে যেন
amplitude or gain, whatever
ইসলামের
you
উপরে
say.
এক কালো ছায়া নেমে
Here.
এসেছে। এই কালো ছায়া আর দূরীভূত হবে না।
This one.
আসলে ব্যাপারটি তাই নয়।
And this one. Now tell me, what do you understand by this? Suppose this is F1 and this one is F2.
Sir, first one is
This is F1 and this is F2 again. Tell me.
The band pass filter and band stop filter.
Band pass and band stop. Yes. Which one is band pass? This is band pass filter, right?
First one, sir.
So first one is the band pass.
Band pass filter. And this one is band stop filter.
Yes, sir.
Band stop filter. And how it is happening? Look, actually from F1 to F2 in this range, we have the amplitude of the signal. That means the signal is active within this range, right? Before this range, no signal. After this range, no signal. So actually, the filter is working on a specific band, specific range. You understand? This is the specific range. That's why the name is band pass filter. Are you getting the point? Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. What about in a band stop filter? Band stop filter means in this frequency range, no signal can be found, right? No signal can be found. No signal. Look, there is no signal amplitude. Amplitude was before it and after it. But in between F2 and F1 and F2, there is no amplitude. So actually, in this band, signal stopped, right? You get the point? Sir. So band pass and band stop, you understand?
Yes, sir.
So the band pass and band stop cutoff, what will be the cutoff for this? Cutoff for this band pass and band stop. What is the cutoff? Cutoff will be a range, right? For example, I am giving here from 90 to 95 kilohertz. It can be a range, right? Like this.
Yes, sir.
So starting F1 is 90 and ending is 95, sorry. Similarly, here it is 90, it is 95. So before and after of this range, there will be no signal for band stop. And within this range, there will be signal for the band pass filter. Up to this, you understand?
Sir, before and
Sir, বুঝতে পারছি স্যার।
signal, sir, band stop.
I hope you get the idea of the filtering, the difference between high pass, low pass, band stop, and the cutoff frequency as well. Okay. So usually in your Viva, I ask you, what do you understand by filter circuit? Number one question. Then I ask you, what is cutoff frequency? Then I ask you, suppose you have a low pass filter and the cutoff frequency is 10 kilohertz. What do you understand by it? So this type of question I may ask you in your Viva. So I hope you understand the lecture. You will be able to answer this properly.
Hello, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Sir, is there any date fixed for first time exam?
Not yet, but in February 20 or nearby 2020, not 21, 22, like that, on that range, I think.
Sir, lab viva or sir written viva?
Written. In case of lab, you have all, you need to take the viva as well.
আমি আপনাদের কাছে একটু কথা বলতে চাই প্রিয় ভাইরা এই করোনা কালীন তারা
স্যার মেবি স্যার খুলে ফেলবে অনলাইনে দিয়ে দিতে
I don't know.
I have questions, sir.
Yes.
So what is the difference between amplitude and signals?
Okay. Amplitude is one property of a signal.
$3.15 billion
Suppose,
তাদের অর্ডার
what is the difference between you and your height?
26,700 কোটি টাকার মতো অর্ডার তাদের বাতিল হয়েছে অথচ তারাই বলতেছেন
Suppose
এই
this one is
সময়ে
you.
তাদের 92%
And
অর্ডার
how
টিকে
tall
আছে,
you
8%।
are is the
এই যে
amplitude.
26,700 কোটি টাকা এটা 8% তাদের কতটুকু
understand?
আছে
Yes,
$32
sir.
বিলিয়ন ডলারের
Okay.
অর্ডার এখন পর্যন্ত
Hey,
তাদের টিকে
those
আছে
who have
এটা
joined
হিসাব করলে দেখা
later,
যাবে 2,888
this one is
লক্ষ
your
কোটি
class
টাকার
code.
অর্ডার এখনো বাকি আছে
Join here,
এতদিন
download
পর্যন্ত
the
আপনি এই কোম্পানিকে
lab
দাঁড় করালেন, যেই
course
মানুষগুলার
outline.
খান্দের ভর দিয়ে দাঁড় করালেন, 8% অর্ডার আপনার ক্যান্সেল
Hurry up.
হলো, আর আপনি ঘোষণা দিচ্ছেন এদের চাকরি বাকরি
Download
থেকে
the
আপনি সরাই দিবেন।
course
এটা তো
outline.
পলিসি হতে পারে না, এটা তো পলিসি হতে পারে না। এই মানুষগুলাকে
It's
আপনারা
given, I
ঘোষণা
think,
দিতে পারেন,
already in
আমাদের
the. I'm
কোম্পানি এখন
sending it
ফল্ট
again.
করতেছে, তোমরা লাভের ভাগ খাইছো, এখন কিন্তু ক্ষতির ভাগও
Same thing
নিতে
I am
হবে। পুরা
repeating.
বেতন দিতে পারবো না বাবা, কিন্তু চাকরিতে থাকো,
I can
এই
see
পরিমাণ দিব, এই
40,
টাকা দেওয়ার
42,
চেষ্টা করব। আপনি কোনো কথা না বলে
including me
ওপেন আপ আপনি বলে দিচ্ছেন এই মানুষগুলা
twice.
এমনি।
That means 40. Still 10 students are absent.
প্রেজেন্ট নেবেন না স্যার?
ক্লাস শেষ হলে।
বেশি তো স্যার, মেন স্যার।
ফার্স্ট ক্লাস তো আজকে স্যার, ফার্স্ট ল্যাব ক্লাস তো এত বেশি স্যার আর করায় না স্যার।
আমরা তো কিছুই পড়ি নাই।
স্যার এটা সত্যি কথা বলতে স্যার ল্যাব ক্লাস মনে হয় নাই স্যার।
Yes, this is not
থিওরি
this
মনে
is
হইছে স্যার,
we are discussing the theory on the online lab. What I will do, I will discuss the theory of that lab. Okay, I will discuss the theory of the lab. That is the case. Okay, then we will start discussing. You need a break?
No sir.
নো স্যার।
স্যার ব্রেক দরকার নাই স্যার।
স্যার শেষ করে দেন স্যার।
প্লিজ কুইকলি স্যার।
স্যার একটা না করে স্যার।
করলেই হবে স্যার।
We have still 40 minutes.
ভাই আপনি জিএসটিভি লাগাইছেন মনে হয়
ক্লাস শেষের দিকে দিয়েন স্যার।
আপনার সাথে বিকেলে আবার দেখা হবে স্যার আমাদের।
I have
স্যার
5
বিকালেই
classes.
দেখা হবে স্যার। স্যার I have 6 classes today স্যার।
I have 5 classes in 1 day and another 5 classes in 3 days. You know, 3. So today, I think I have another lab from 110 for the measurement.
আমাদের
And
ক্লাসে
থিওরি ক্লাসও আছে।
we have a theory class as well. Yes, theory class. So take a break. I think those who haven't taken the breakfast, take your breakfast. Come back at 10. Okay.
Only 7 minutes স্যার, এই 10
শেষ করে দিতেন স্যার।
মাত্র 7 মিনিট ব্রেক স্যার।
স্যার 7 মিনিটে 6 মিনিটে কি হবে স্যার?
স্যার 10টা 20 আসে স্যার, 10টা 20 আসে স্যার।
No, 10.
10:30 স্যার। স্যার
10. I come back at 10.
স্যার 10:15 দেন স্যার তাহলে।
10. I am writing here.
আমার গড়ি নষ্ট স্যার।
So it seems like we are bargaining for a product of new market sir.
Yes. No bargaining. This one is the time.
Okay
Come
sir.
back.
Sir, how many minutes break sir?
6 minutes, 16 minutes I have given. Now it is 54.
54.
We will come back at 10.
Okay
16
sir.
minutes
Thank you
break.
sir.
And it's more than enough.
Okay. আমার ওয়াচ নষ্ট স্যার।
যে যার মনে লিপ নিচ্ছে।
Don't go, just stay here and go for your breakfast. Don't leave.
আমিনুল ভাই
টাকা রেডি করো একসাথে
Hello. Are you there?
Sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, this time over.
Yes, sir.
Oh. $23, $24. Okay. Total number of students. 31 have joined. Okay, for you, there will be one small homework. You have already written one thing, that is, what do you understand by
Second order.
second order filter, second order high pass filter or low pass filter, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, and you will study another thing, another one. This is instruction. Hello.
Yes,
Can you
sir.
see?
Yes, sir.
Can you see the graph?
We can see, sir.
Low
Band
pass,
pass, band stop.
Yes, sir.
high pass, band stop. Okay. So, if I ask you to explain these four graphs, can you explain?
Yes, sir.
What
Yes,
is
sir.
the meaning you can express from these four?
Yes, sir.
So these are basically the representation of filtering based on cutoff frequency, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Sorry,
Yes, sir. Assalamualaikum, sir.
Yes, sir.
what happened? Not this one. Another Torikul just joined. What happened?
Yes, yes, sir. Sir, I forgot, sir, my class time, sir, because sir only left class, sir. That's why, sir.
Don't forget, you almost missed your attendance as well as the class lecture. You already missed.
Yes, sir. I forgot, sir.
Anyway, this is one. Another thing that you need to understand is copy pose first. Concept. Can you see one circuit?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
This circuit. So this is a circuit, the capacitor, inductor, and the resistor, right? Resistor actually it is the load.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
This is not part of the filter circuit. Actually, the filtering is done by this capacitor and inductor. You are connecting capacitor in series with the load and the inductor in parallel with the load, and this series parallel connection of this capacitor and inductor is acting like a filter circuit. Are you getting the point?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
So basically, this is a high pass filter, high pass filtering. And in next class, how it is acting like a high pass filter, we will explain. Okay? Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
How is a high pass filter? We will explain it in the next class.
Sabir bhai, to mute করেন.
But before,
Yes, sir.
hey, another one is here. Hey, Imran Hussain. Imran.
Yes, sir.
Imran Hussain Imon, who just joined. Where is he? Oh, he again left the meeting. Okay, okay. Hey, listen. Chandrasen,
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
you have two HWs. Homework. Number one, what do you understand by second order? Okay?
Yes, sir.
Second order LPF, LPF or HPF.
Yes, sir.
Second order high pass, low pass. And second one is high pass filter circuit and low pass filter circuit. This one. High pass and low pass. You will just try to understand the operation of this circuit. I will explain it, no problem. But I want you to study it before
In next
joining the
class,
class.
sir.
Okay, in the next class. So these two are your homework. You will study it and you will write down information about these two in your note khata. The dedicated note khata you have already prepared for this course. Okay.
Yes, sir.
I may ask you to take a photo and send it to me. Send it to the Google Classroom instantly. So be prepared for that. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay, sir.
কি কঠিন
Yes,
হবে
sir.
আপনাদের জন্য? Is it hard?
No,
No,
sir.
sir.
Is it hard? No,
The
it's very easy. You have 1 week in your hand. Just write down
second
the concept.
second question, sir.
Second question, circuit.
Second question is filtered circuit.
Low pass
Filter
and high.
low pass and high pass. This circuit, this is a high pass filter circuit. And if you replace the inductor and capacitor, if you connect inductor here and capacitor here, that time it will be acting like a low pass circuit. You understand? Low pass filter. So
Yes, sir.
the components are same, but by changing the connection of them is changing the filtering nature. If you connect inductor in parallel, it is high pass filter. If you connect inductor in series, capacitor in parallel, that is a low pass filter.
Sir,
Get the
আমরা
point?
circuit operationটা লিখবো, sir. সার্কিটের অপারেশন লিখবো।
হ্যাঁ, সার্কিটের অপারেশন আপ টু হোয়াট ইউ আন্ডারস্ট্যান্ড। ওকে,
Yes, sir.
I will explain it in the next class, but before that I want you to have some research on it before that class.
স্যার এই ফার্স্ট ক্লাসের জন্য কোনো ল্যাব রিপোর্ট লাগবে কোনো আমাদের?
No, not yet. We are still in the beginning or in the
Theory
very
part, sir.
Okay,
theory
sir.
part. I will explain this one. We have one lab report. You can see 2 lab report based on a high pass and low pass filter. But what you will do and how you will do, I will explain. But before this, here is the block diagram. Here is the circuit. This you can see there is a data table as well. There is a graph as well. So I will explain all of this. Don't worry. But before explaining the lab report or the lab activities, I want to make sure you understand all the basics, those who are needed for this lab. You got my point?
Yes, sir.
ফার্স্ট আগে আপনি বেসিকটা বুঝেন, আন্ডারস্ট্যান্ড, এই ইয়াটা হোক, লেভেলটা গ্রো করুক, তখন আমরা ল্যাবে কি করব, কিভাবে ল্যাব রিপোর্ট লিখবো, আই উইল শো ইউ। ডোন্ট ওয়ারি।
ওকে স্যার।
ফর টুডেস ক্লাস, আজকের ক্লাসের জন্য ল্যাব রিপোর্ট তো কি লিখবেন, আমরা তো কোনো এক্সপেরিমেন্ট করিই নাই এখনো, রাইট?
জি স্যার।
ইয়েস স্যার।
When I will explain the experiment, after that you will write the lab report. Okay?
ওকে স্যার।
Okay. I was planning to explain this circuit today, but I think it will be quite burden for you. We have already discussed.
Sir, no more today, sir.
Okay, no problem. I'm taking your attendance and then I will let you go. But from the next lab classes, I will utilize whole 2 hours. Okay? No
Okay, sir.
leaving
Okay, sir.
will be allowed.
Sir, if you finish the lab within 1.5 hour, then what will be the what left other hours, sir?
I will not
Other half
finish.
hour, sir.
I will give you work to do. Okay?
Okay, sir.
Maybe I finish explaining the lab in 1 hour, but next hour I will give you some task based on that lab. After completing, you will get
মাফ করে দেওয়া যায় না, sir?
no, those 2 hours are class time. You have to utilize your class time. And this is not a burden. Okay, I am not what I am